everyone, I'm Bindira with Play, Inquire, Make, Learn, and today we're going to discuss Moving Beyond the Pages Language Arts Curriculum for middle school. So I wanted to show you today, this is what the workbooks look like, and we'll go over each one of them as well. But so how this curriculum is made up is by semester. There are a total of 2 semesters, and there's 10 units in total, so 5 units per semester. For this particular curriculum, we are using it for ages 11 to 13, so this is perfect for my middle schooler. And we used a few of the curriculum last semester, and I really enjoyed how open and go it was. Basically, you get your workbook, you read your novel, you answer questions, and there's a few activities to do. There's between 1 to 3 activities, and there's several options to go along with the activities as well, depending on if it's more simplistic or if you want to go a bit more in depth. So I'll show you a little sneak peek of what's inside of it. So let's look at this chapter here, lesson 6. So it'll tell you the stuff that you need, ideas to think about, things to know, and then it has the questions that you would want to answer after reading. So it suggests that you read chapter 4 for this one. And then the questions are following right after on the next page. And then it goes right into the activities. So you'll have activity number 1 and then activity number 2. And what's really nice is that they even include the printable for you. So there's no printing out anything. It all comes within the workbook itself. So you just have to complete them here. And it's one of my favorite things about this curriculum because it's so easy to open and go. This is actually my first year using one curriculum source, Moving Beyond the Page, for our language arts, science, and for social studies. So I'm really excited to see how that goes for this year. So this is the first workbook. It's called The Pearl, and this is the novel that goes along with it. Next, we have A Girl Named Disaster, and this is the novel that goes along with it. Next is The Hobbit. Next is A Single Shard. Next is the independent study, which I'm really excited to see how this works. We did not use this last semester, so I'm curious to know how it works. It does say to use the Handy Guide to Writing, as well as some of the other earlier books that we just showed. It did mention to use this book as well. So I'm really curious to know what we're going to be learning in that one. Next we have Greek myths, which is really fascinating. I really love how this book looks inside of it. It'll be really interesting to go over. Next we have Tales from the Middle Ages, and this is a book that goes along with it. Next we have The Prince and the Bard, and this is the novel that goes along with it. Newton at the Center. This one's more like a textbook, but again, curious to see, what's inside of it. And lastly, we have British Poetry, and this is the book that goes along with it. So I'm really excited to see what our year looks like. It is recommended that we use 90 minutes per day, and then if we do each lesson a couple times a week, we can definitely be done within the 3 to 4 week span or even earlier. And so I'm just really curious to see how this whole year goes using their curriculum, but I'm really excited. Let me know what your thoughts are for your language arts curriculum and what you're using. Thank you and take care.